Okay, okay. Closing up the sides of this amazing red dress. This dress is, I've been working on it for a very long time. For a couple of days, actually. And it's not the best experience, you know, that I've had. And it just proves to be frustrating, this job sometimes. But and the I think, well, the frustrating part is just not being able to charge, you know. And I could, but then I probably wouldn't be able to keep them as a customer. Uh, Speaking of which, I really do want to go up on my prices for 2025 because I I I I enjoy what I do, but it takes me a considerable amount of time. And if I keep the prices where they are, then I think the obvious thing is that you run into the issue that I've been running into all year long, which is overpromised or overcommitted. I'm overcommitted, and I can't get everybody's things to them within a decent amount of time. And I hear it all the time. Well, some things take time. Some things take, they just take time, and they do, they do. But also, some things they're not meant to take that much time. And so, I've been blessed to have referrals and all of those things like that, and and it brings in a fair amount of work. The downside is that a lot of those referrals, they need their stuff like right away. And so my dilemma, where I struggle in this business, is I take care of the people who need their things right away. But then where does that leave me with the people who have dropped their stuff off months ago, right? So I don't know if it's a thing of I'm taking on work that I just don't want to do, I'm not excited about, or there's no deadline, there's no pressure to get those certain things done, or maybe it's a combination of both, or maybe it's just the deadline. I don't know. I struggle with that, but this, but this is where I am. So I feel like I need to go up on my prices and be more honest about the length of time it's going to take me to get to someone, to their items. Because that's kind of my issue too. Like, if you tell people, listen, it's going to take me a few weeks, it's going to take me a little bit to get to your stuff, that deters them, and then they go to somebody else who could possibly help them, within a more reasonable time frame, which I'm fine with. Um, but if I continue to do that, then I need to at least be able to make up for that money that's lost. And so I think, you know, the next rational and obvious thing to do is to go up on your prices. Because I do have repeats. And so that's also like, do you want to go up and maybe possibly lose your regulars, if you will? No, I don't know. And so this is where I find myself stuck for the year. But then again, I am learning as I go, and it's going to help me hopefully, make some hard decisions and then be better for the coming year. And one of the things that I know will probably help me is to go ahead and get a price list together and stick to that price list no matter what. Like, and then hopefully eliminate a lot of little tiny alterations, like the mending stuff. Like I don't mind mending, but it's like, how do you really charge for that? Because it does take your time. But I think for me, I definitely prefer the more challenging jobs where like what I know is being used, and I'm not like wasting a lot of time just fixing holes and that sort of thing. So, but but 2024 has been really good, challenging in that, like I said, I'm overcommitted, and so right now I have customers who've been waiting probably a good 4 months, if not more, for their things. And so people might say, "Well, baby, you should just be faster." Yes, I should. I should be faster. Well, also I don't I don't have the speed training. I can be fast when it counts. Like if somebody needs something right away, I can be fast. It's no problem. But just kind of having the work, just sitting and waiting, it's, it's a different story for me. And and it sucks for the customers who, like one lady, she picked up her things and that they had not been done. And they just said it doesn't feel good, but at the same time, it's just like it's a relief that the job is gone. Because honestly, she shouldn't have had to wait that long, and then to have to pick it up and it still not be done. It's it's not my favorite thing. This is what I'm doing, y'all. I'm closing up the straps by hand. It's got a lining in it, and I just figured it'd just be easier to just close it up by hand. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. And I think tonight I'll be cooking cornbread for the dressing. we would have gone to my brother's, but the money is short, and the amount of days that we were going to go, it just didn't make a lot of sense. So I canceled the trip, and now we are looking to just kind of do what we can here at the house. But then also, like, we may go, we've been invited to a friend's house, so we'll probably go there. But not without our dressing. Okay. Hey. All right. So no, it's not cute, but also like it's done on that one side, and I'll go back in and I'll do the other side. Oh, actually, this one is done. I forgot. Just that quick. So right here, this one's closed. And then right here, this is closed. It's nice through here. And that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So I had to sort of basically dart the back so it can match the front, because otherwise it would have been like pretty much like this. So if you went to go take this up, the front doesn't match the back, which makes it much more difficult a difficult job. I'll say difficult to make it look cute and neat. So yeah. And I'm kind of at my wit's end with this particular dress because it's just difficult, and it's taking up quite a bit of time, and I'm finally kind of getting it to a place where I'm just gonna be okay with it, and hopefully they will be too. If not, I'll do what I can, but chances are I won't be taking this one back in, because it's like this is one of the more frustrating parts of this job, and I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, but anyways, having to work really hard on something but not be able to charge for all of the hard work, if that makes sense, because otherwise it's just a price tag. I'll call her back like right now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I think I'll be posting these just because. Thank you for watching.